What's up, guys? Riviera Customs coming at you with an update. As you can see, I got all my paint here. This is just a primer. It's a white primer due to the color that I'm going with. So if you guys take a wild guess, if you want, like I said, I'm leaving the final paint job as a surprise. This is high build primer, just to make sure if any imperfections will get filled in by the 3 coats of primer that I'm putting on here. And there's not going to be another video for quite some time. That's why I'm making this video. Well, not quite some time, but like, let me just show you. It's winter time right now. It's January. And this is our January. It's just rain here in Canada. We're right across from Detroit. We haven't had any snow. We had probably a quarter of an inch of snow in one night. Just enough to like cover the ground, and then by the end of the day it would melt. That happened 3 times, and it's what, January 10th or 11th. So in my eyes, that's good. I don't like snow unless it's making me money. So anyways, getting this car all primed up. I bought all my paint material. This is a very dirty garage to do paint, in which I'm not painting the car in this garage. Any trash that falls in the primer, that's why I'm doing 3 coats, because this primer is meant to get blocked out. It'll all get block sanded and wet sanded before I paint. I'll be getting a booth. My buddy has a booth. I'm going to be bringing it over there. I just want to make one last video because I'm not doing anything else to this car until springtime, when it's nice enough to go outside and use the hose and block sand and wet sand. So this is just a little update to show you guys what I'm doing. I'm just painting the doors on the car for right now with primer. The doors will come off so that I can get into the tight spots. The doors will come off and get fully primed inside there, and all the jams. Most of the jams on this car are hidden. There's like a polished aluminum sill plate that goes there, so there's really no jams to this car, and all that is all covered by weather stripping and rubber, so you won't see any of that anyway. So there's not really many jams to this. I'm not painting the inside of the trunk. I'm just leaving it how it is. I might buy the color that I'm going in a rattle can and scuff it up later and do it. But all my drip rails inside the trunk are going to stay black. Same with the engine bay, it's going to stay black, obviously. So I'm not going all out in detail, and I'm by far no professional when it comes to painting. So if you're watching my video to get ideas or how to, please don't, because I'm a no professional whatsoever. So do not follow what I'm doing. Therefore, I'm not responsible for anything you do. I just want to put that out there. I'm doing this myself because otherwise here in Canada, the paint job I'm doing is not a significant paint job. where it's a custom paint or anything, but here in Canada, prices for everything are through the roof, and I got quoted $10,000 to do my paint job, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and do it myself. I have painted before, and I do know how to correct mistakes, so if I end up with orange peel or whatnot, it's much cheaper for me to pay my buddy to buff and polish the car and get the orange peel out and get a nice clean finish if needed. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update. I don't want to ramble on too long. This is a farewell until spring. I'm just getting all the layers of primer that I can right now put on the car just to protect it while it sits for a little bit. Yes, the windows are painted. Usually people would tape those off, but same with the front. The front window's cracked, as you guys probably seen. The front and back window are being replaced, so it doesn't matter if I tape it off. And the wheels, I bought those wheels for this reason, so that's why they're not taped off. I can care less about them. They're gonna be my Bernies afterwards. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update and show you what I'm up to. I'm also on my 5th day of quitting smoking. I haven't smoked for 5 days now, and it's going pretty good. My kids, my wife, they all want me to quit. I got a lot of followers on Snapchat. In another video, maybe the next video, I'll put my Snapchat information in there. Snapchat's the only social media that I'm involved with because I can control who can and cannot see it. I don't like social media, it causes drama. I'm sure everybody can relate. So I stay away from it, and so I'll put that in my next video. And here's my front header panel too, by the way. It needs some surface work. I'm kind of used it to test out how the gun sprays because it needs work. Like, there's vital areas, you can see the imperfections. A lot of the paint peel from the original paint job was on the front of this, but I just got this back. My buddy fixed all these mounts that were broken, so I got to drill out holes wherever I need them. He remounted that one back on because that was broken right off, and this whole section over here was totally gone. He filled it all in, and along with some other stuff that needed fixing, he fixed all the mounting, so that's all good. I just have to work on the surface of this thing, get it all nice and smooth. Don't matter that I'm using it as a test spot to prime, because I gotta do a bunch of work anyway. So, and the hood, it's sitting underneath this as my little paint mixing bench. I'll get back on that after, probably in the springtime. I'm not gonna mess with it because I don't want a bunch of dust in here anymore. I cleaned as much as I could. I blew out all the dust, but I'm gonna leave that for the summertime because it sucks. Sanding that much stuff in a closed garage really sucks. And when I turn on my exhaust vent, it sucks all the heat out of here. And even though we don't have snow, it is still cold here. So I'm gonna wait until the spring to do some crazy stuff like finishing the hood, finishing making that surface of the header panel flat and smooth. And come springtime, I'll take the doors off and I'll get in those hard spots. But for now, I just did the jams just now, and now I'm gonna put my 2 more coats of primer on the car today, and then that'll be it until the spring. So until then, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing and sticking with me. Thanks for all the comments too, guys. I appreciate it. I love the comments. I always get back to the people that comment, and I appreciate everybody's suggestions. And yeah, till next time, I'll see you guys in the spring.